Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Like I said, I wasn't going to change from my other video. Just hit record again. This is an introduction to myself, my husband, our lives and our pets. So first of all, I'll give you an introduction to me. I'm Alice. I'm 25 years old and I live in Perth, Western Australia. I moved here in 2010. I actually came from the UK. Me, my mum, my dad and my sister, we all moved here in 2010 and really wouldn't turn back. Like, we love it here. I have got my wonderful husband. So that's Trent. That's my husband. I just said that. He will be in some of these videos. He's currently working away. So he does work FIFO. So for anybody who doesn't know what FIFO is, it means fly in, fly out. So he flies out for a week and then flies back for a week. So yeah, that works really, really well for us. So he's 26, going on 27 next month. Old man. But yeah, so I met Trent in 2013. We met at a house party. And then we both realised that we just really didn't fit in each other's lives. We tried to keep in contact. I've got dog hair stuck to my lip. We tried to keep in contact, but it just didn't really work. We went our separate ways. We both dated separate people. And then mid-2016, we kind of made contact with each other again. And then I was in a relationship that I really was not happy in. And he was kind of just treading his way through life, if that's the best way to describe it. He wasn't really going anywhere. He didn't really have any direction and didn't really know what he wanted to do. So that's where he was, that's where I was. And then by the end of 2016, we were together. We were together by the 24th of December 2016. We were then engaged on the 24th of September 2017 for 9 months. That was a whirlwind. Amazing. Like we both knew. We just knew. And they always say, when you know, you know. And then by the 30th of November 2019, we were married. So we actually did meet on the 30th of November 2013. And then, yeah, fast forward 6 years, we were tying the knot and it was amazing. It was such a beautiful day. So at our wedding, I was 6.5 weeks pregnant. We knew I was pregnant. I had fake champagne and yeah. But that's what made me giggle. A lot of people were like, oh, I picked that you weren't, that you were pregnant at your wedding because you didn't write yourself off. You were quite sober. And I was like, I don't write myself off for things like that. My 18th, my 21st, our engagement party, anything like that, I've never written myself off for because I want to remember it. I don't want to wake up the next morning with a horrible headache. I really want to be there in the moment. So I wasn't even going to drink much anyway. And we needed to drive to our accommodation that night. And I was like, you know what, I'll drive. It's fine. Later did we find out that me driving was not an option because my dress covered the gear stick. And yeah, apparently you have to, be able to change gears. So yeah, that was that. What else about us? So we live together. We live in a little granny flat on the same property as my parents. They live about 5-6 meters that way. Their bedroom window looks into our bedroom window. It's, yeah, great. Good job we've got curtains. My sister lives with them. So I've got one older sister. And we have 3 dogs on the property and we have 3 horses on the property. We have our 2 dogs and then we have our family dog and then we have my 2 horses and my sister's horse. I do most of his day-to-day care and hold him for the farrier, vet, everything like that because my sister works quite long hours. So I pretty much take on most of his upkeep, I guess. So I'll give you a quick rundown of each animal. So I'll start with the horses because the dogs have finally just settled down. I've just tried to video this and they ended up coming in, knocking the camera, jumping all over me. This is soggy now because the dogs decided that they wanted this and they were gonna take it and play with it. I had to go get that back. So I'll start with the horses and just give you a quick rundown. I will do full videos of proper introductions to the horses, and go out there and tell you a bit more about them. But just a quick overrun. We'll start with my sister's horse. He's our oldest one on the property. He's 23 going on 24. He's a grey thoroughbred gelding. His name is Mr. Darcy, or Darcy, or Mr. D, or D-Man, or whatevs. He has a lot of names. He also has one that's a bit more M-rated. We've had him... I think we got him October 2010. So this year we've had him for 10 years. We got him as a kind of like a beginner's mount / something that my sister could come out on trail rides with me and we could ride together. He kind of didn't work out. We found out he has a fear of ponies, has a fear of foals. When he doesn't want to do something, he just goes backwards very, very quickly. Doesn't care what he backs himself up into. We've hit barbed wire fences, we've hit electric fences, we've hit trees, we've run out into traffic. It's just ridiculous. So we did a lot of body work. We had his teeth done. We had everything done to try and find out, is there something happening here that could be causing it? But we just, we started to hear a bit more history about him, and he'd always been like that. He kind of has like this switch in his head, like he's the kindest, most gentle horse. Like you could put a carrot in your mouth, it's this long, and he will be so gentle and take it. And he's such a gentleman when he wants to be. I let the horses out to graze on this side of the fence when I come home from work sometimes, and then it's dark by the time I put them away. And I just go and grab his mane. He tries to put it like, no. Oh, okay. And he just walks really nicely next to me. The girls will come hooning up his bum, run past him, and he kind of goes, oh no, I've got to walk nicely. I'm going to walk nicely. So he's such a gentleman. So yeah, he's been retired and he just lives in the paddock being a babysitter. / paddock companion / he's herd leader. So he kind of keeps the girls in line, which is fantastic. Then next we've got my horse, Summer. So I've had Summer since March 2010. So we're coming up our 10 years, which is very exciting. How old is she now? So she's 18 going on 19. She is very opinionated. She can be quite aggressive. I still, days when I try and catch her in the paddock, I will get charged. And you think, oh yeah, she's bluffing. Then she gets that little bit closer and you're like, oh, okay, she's not bluffing. She'll go and kick me. She's just funny. She's very temperamental. But then when you get on, she's fantastic. Trail rides, she's my, I only just stopped riding her. And I'm, almost 5 months pregnant. Because I just know her so well, and she's very predictable. She's very predictable to me. I know, I can feel what she's going to do, because I've ridden her for 10 years. But yeah, she's super safe. You can throw anyone on her and she'll look after them. As long as she's not wound up or the rider is trying to wind her up, she's very, very good. She'll just kind of be like, meh. We've done everything together. Our favourite is show jumping and hunter trails. We like going fast, and we like going fast at jumps. We don't like flat work. We really hate flat work. We've tried hacking, we've tried breed shows, we've tried dressage. We also really like endurance as well, because she can just go and go and go, and she's got a really fast walk. And again, with her trot, she's got really, really fast trot, which is why we failed so much at flat work, because we need to try and bring all of that in, and she's that. She's a standard bred, so she does pace. When she's unbalanced or she's worried or she's just like, I just do not know what you want from me, I'ma just pace. Which is very, very annoying, because we have done an amazing dressage test at pace. We paced at the canter speed, we paced at trot speed, and we paced at walk speed. It was great. I think I just laughed through the entire thing, because I was like, what else am I meant to do? This is such a poo show, so let's just laugh. So yeah, that's Summer. She's fantastic. Then we've got Miss Trixie. So Miss Trixie is my absolute dream come true pony. I had a thoroughbred mare before her, Delilah, I really wanted to go through the grades with her because I know Summer's limit. I know that's her forte. I really wanted to get into eventing, and the dressage was never going to work with Summer unless I wanted to stay at a really low level. And then at lower level jumps, she just gets lazy. She works better the higher you go. So then it was like, oh, well, let's get a horse that I can actually go eventing on. So I got Delilah. Unfortunately, she passed away due to a tumour. And then I was like, right, I'm not going to get any more horses with baggage, if that makes sense, because we had a lot of baggage with Delilah. We had a lot mentally going on with her, and we had lots mentally going on with Darcy, and you know, we've always had these horses come to us with something. So I was like, nah, I'm getting something with no baggage, and I want my dream horse. So my dream horse has always been a gypsy cob, little patchy gypsy cob, but all gypsy cobs over here are quite small. Growing up in the UK, I used to go to the Appleby Fair and see them all there. Like if we would just happen to be passing through, we'd pop in. And then I was like, no, they just don't really get big enough. Like I want something bigger, definitely over 15 hands. Like I'm only short, but I want, like, I just look silly on anything smaller. So I decided to start, decided to start looking at Clydesdale crosses. Got in touch with a really amazing breeder. Trixie wasn't born yet. She was still in Mama's belly. I got to meet Trixie's full brother, so he's the year before Trixie, and he's lovely. He's a silver dapple, just beautiful horse. Got to be really good friends with his owner. Trixie was born on a Friday, and by the Saturday I drove the 4 hours to go see her. So I got to meet her at a day old, and she was just everything I dreamed of. I really wanted patches, and I really wanted a filly. And she came out with both, so it was amazing. So she is a silver dapple Tobiano or Tobino, or however you guys pronounce it, whatever. Her eyes are blue at the front and brown at the back, which is pretty cool. She's now 4. So that's the horses. They are all amazing. I will introduce you to the dogs. I've got one sleeping. I can see her in the mirror. I've got one sleeping in here, so I'm going to get her to come around. I'm going to have to flick the camera around. I did try before to get her to jump up, but the footrest as well moves. So she was a bit like, so yeah, I'll have to flip the camera around to be able to get her in, and I'll tell you a little bit about her. Alrighty everyone, so this is Miss Megs. Or Meg. Meg is her name, but Moo-Moo's, Moo, gorgeous, beautiful, beautiful girl. Look at her face. She's very sleepy. So Meg is a 4-year-old border collie. Everyone thinks she's Australian Shepherd because she's a blue male. But she's not. She's a beautiful girl. Oh, sit down, Mum. Here we go. Look. She's very much my dog. I got her with my ex and was going to fight tooth and nail to keep her. And he was like, nah, just have her. I don't want her. I'm like, ha, ha, ha. Good, she's mine. And she was only a couple of months old at that point. And then she just kind of became my best friend. If I went to my friend's houses, she came with me. If we went out for lunch, she came with me. If I, didn't have a boyfriend anymore, so I was out going for walks, weren't we, baby? Oh, darling. And she came with me. She just came everywhere with me, and she's just my shadow. She sleeps on the bed with me. This is what I've got my camera resting on. She sleeps on the bed with me. That's her bed at the bottom there. But yeah, she sleeps on the bed with me when Trent's not home. She's probably just going to go sleep down there now. Oh, yep, she's down. But yeah, so she's a little cutie. I love her to pieces. She's such a softie. We always say, and we always laugh, she's kind of got the weight of the world on her shoulders. Like, things worry her, and she's like, oh. So, friends that have got babies, I've got really shy. Friends that have got babies that she's been introduced to, if they cry, she's like, oh, I've got to go check if it's okay. It's made a noise. And she's like snuffling at their feet and licking their feet and making them giggle. So I think she's going to be absolutely amazing with baby. She's just a big softie. She's so cute. She's definitely my baby girl. And then we've got Charlie, who I'm going to call in. So again, I'll be right back because I think he's asleep in the other room, and I'll call him in and you'll all get to meet Charlie. So this is Charlie. He's very nice, Charlie. He's so lovely. So Charlie is a 2-year-old border collie. He's red and white. He's new handsome, and he's got these beautiful eyes. Let me get. Can we not? Can we? I want to see your eyeballs. Look at his eyes, and they're both like that. They've both got these specks of blue in them. He's just so handsome. He's very much Trent's dog. He's such a daddy's boy. He's such a cuddle bum. He loves his cuddles. He thinks he's a little lap dog, don't you, darling? He's already jumped up on this chair. So he's such a lovely, lovely boy. He's so, like, cheeky, I guess. Like, he's just funny. Aren't you, Charlie? Charlie! Charlie! He's just always happy, and we always laugh that you can't have a bad day with Charlie around, because he just comes at you with his big, floofy, waggly tail, and he's just got the happiest face. He's just so handsome. So, yeah, Charlie came. We got him from over east. Trent was feeling a little left out with the 2 girl horses. Yeah, I know, you've already tried to steal them, haven't you? That's why they're on there. Naughty boy. So Charlie did come from over east. Trent was feeling a little left out. Too many girls in the house. He wanted a boy. So we got Charlie. Yeah, he's such a gorgeous dog. They're both such, oh, excuse me, gorgeous dogs. Meg's coming back in for another cuddle. I don't know whether oh, there she is. But yeah, so very, very lucky. We do love our babies. Oof, she's going to come chill with me now. And we're very excited to see what they're like with the baby. We think they're both going to be really, really good. Any babies that they've met, they're like, meh. So yeah, that is an introduction to everyone, really. Like I said, I'll do videos on the horses a bit more in depth. I'll go outside and actually have them in the shop so you guys can see them. And yeah, I think that is it. I think this is it for this video. How exciting, my first full video. Ah, Mr. Lamy, isn't it exciting? Look at the little tail. Alrighty guys, so that's it. I'm going to leave this video here. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Subscribe if you really like me. Even just a comment to let me know that you liked it or you didn't. That's fine. I'm cool. I can take criticism. But yeah, hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye.